Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Hammi and today's video will be a debt confession and how I plan to pay it off. I recently took a loan of 7 lakh rupees from SBI and it was a pre-approved personal loan from the YONO app. So the monthly EMI is 13,615 and it is for a term of 72 months, which is 6 years. I took the loan to fund for my business because we are shifting our business setup to a different location in the same town, a bigger place. So this was something that we have been planning for some time now, but COVID hit and we had to wait for everything to get normalized again. I keep saying we because we are three of us who runs our business together, and all I can share is that we are medical professionals and ours is a clinical setup. So coming back to the loan, I went up to the bank and asked them if I could pay an extra amount on months when I had an extra income. Like for example, the fixed EMI is 13,615, but I wanted to know if I could pay an extra of 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 or whatever the extra amount that I have, so that I can pay the loan off a little bit earlier. But what they told me was I could do that, but not with a random amount. I would have to write an application to the bank and request them that instead of the 13,615 which they fixed for me, I would pay 15,000 each month, or like say 17,000 each month. But that was not what I was asking for. So I came back and looked at my finances and I decided that for now I'll only pay the 13,650 and I'll only increase the amount when I have a pay rise, because otherwise I would not have enough money for my day-to-day expenses, and that is not something that I want, because that would make me miserable. A little disclaimer here. Some people consider being in debt a really bad thing, and some people consider that debts are good and some debts are bad. I don't know what it is, but I had to do what I had to do in the situation that I am in, and I am just sharing my story. I'm just sharing the debt that I have, and I'm just sharing how I am trying to pay the loan off with the amount of income that I get each month. So this is just to stay accountable, because I want to stay accountable. So I've decided to take you through the budget breakdown that I have so that you can understand why I have decided to pay only the minimum amount for now, and then when I have a pay rise, then I'll think of paying more for the debt. So these are the budget categories, and those that have been highlighted in green are the ones that I fund from my side income, and those that have been highlighted with pink are the ones that I fund from my salary. So before I had the EMI of the personal loan, this is how I used to budget my salary. So my salary is 30,000 and savings get 10% of 30,000. So 3,000 is budgeted into savings. PPF gets 7%, so that is 2,100. So both of these would add up to 5,100. LIC gets 2,460. My siblings fund get 1,000. Room rent gets 4,500. Ration used to get 4,500 as well. Subscription gets 1,000. Petrol and parking gets 4,300 each month. So if we add this up, 3,000 plus 2,100 plus 2,460 plus 1,000 plus 4,500 plus 4,500 plus 1,000 plus 4,300. This adds up to 22,860. 22,860 minus 30,000. I used to have a balance of 7,140. And these 7,140, this I used to budget into my variable expenses or into other categories where I feel like right now I need some money, or I used to even pay this extra money as an extra payment to debt. Now since I have this EMI that I have to pay, I've decided that I'll pay the EMI from my salary, because my salary is fixed. My side incomes are variable. My side income is not consistent. So I need stability and I need to know that the money is coming to pay the EMI. So I'll just budget it out with you, and then you'll understand why I've decided to only pay the minimum value for now. So into savings goes the same amount. PPF gets the same amount. LIC gets 2460. Sibling fund get 1000. The room rent gets 4500. And then comes the EMI, which is 13,615 rupees. So now when we add this up, this adds up to 26,675 rupees. So 30,000 minus 26,675, I have a balance of 3,325. So ration I used to always put 4,500, but since I don't have that much, I have decided that I'll put 3,300. So now 3,325 minus 3,300, I'm left with 25 rupees. So the balance is 25 rupees. Now I don't have money to stuff into subscription or petrol and parking from my salary because it's all been accounted for, and the only balance that I'm left with is 25 rupees. Therefore, subscription won't get any money from my salary. Petrol and parking also is not going to be budgeted out from my salary anymore. Both of this will be covered from my side income. And this is the reason why I've decided to pay the minimum for now. And when there's a pay rise, I'll think of changing the amount. As of today, that is 18th of September. I have already paid my first installment on the 10th of September. I'll put up a screenshot here. Another adjustment is that 25 rupees that you can see, this will be kept in my checking account and will be used as a cushion, and it will be used to budget on months when my income may not be able to accommodate all the categories that I have. So that's the plan as of now, and I will not be doing any debt update until and unless there is a change in the amount that I'm willing to pay for the EMI. So taking into account the situation that I'm in right now with the EMI that I have, there's going to be a change here. So that is, pink represent the categories that I budget out using my salary. So before it used to be LIC, it still is LIC. Siblings fund is also still budgeted out from my salary. Room rent is also still budgeted out. EMI will be budgeted out, and ration is budgeted out. But subscriptions and petrol and parking will no longer be budgeted out using my salary. So all the other categories, I have not highlighted the general savings and the PPF because this gets taken out from all of my income. So now the categories that I budget using my side income is business, rent, subscription, household, petrol and parking, spending, self-care, giving, personal, family, pets. So these are the changes now, as you can see, and budgeting is always about adjusting to what's happening with your life. That's how I look at it. I try to remain as flexible as I can. I also try to remain as consistent as I can. So that's all that I have for today, and thank you for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button and also consider subscribing. Until the next time, take care and bye-bye.